Results come out. Daniel Penny acquitted of criminally negligent homicide after more serious manslaughter charge was dismissed with, and this, by the way, I'm reading the story written by CNN. That was CNN's title. Daniel Penny, 26-year-old Marine, was acquitted of criminally negligent homicide and death of Jordan Neely, a 30-year-old man with a history of homelessness and mental illness, after Judge Maxwell Wiley dismissed a more serious manslaughter charge following jury deadlocks. Penny restrained Neely in a chokehold on a subway car for several minutes after Neely acted erratically and yelled at passengers. Neely was later declared dead. Penny stated, "I wasn't trying to injure him. I'm just trying to keep him away from hurting anybody else." The trial included over 30 witnesses, bystander video, and expert testimony. The city medical examiner ruled Neely cause of death as compression of neck, chokehold. But the defense argued other factors, including a sickening crisis, schizophrenia, contributed to his death. Rob, the reaction to this from some of the folks, if you don't mind, one of the one was Black Lives Matter, Rob. If you can play that, there was a lady and a man. If you have that clip, please go ahead and play the clip.
This is just the man first.
Okay, go for it.
Racism is still alive and kicking in America. There's no other way to view this. Everyone has looked at the case, and those among you who say that Daniel Penny is innocent have racism and bias in your heart. If you look at the facts of this case, then you understand that Daniel Penny is guilty. But today, white supremacy got another victory. Today, the KKK, the Klansmen, the evil in America got another victory.
No, let it keep playing because he
They
said
got
something
that
very
top charge dismissed. America
dangerous statement.
shall continue to America and shall continue to face second-class status on
there's
black
one other
people.
thing, Rob. Okay.
There's another clip.
Yeah, there's another clip, Rob.
I have another one. This is where
This
he
is the
calls
one,
for
PBD.
protesting.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
it.
This is the one.
Just like everybody else has vigilantes, we need some black vigilantes.
That's right.
And that's not a crime to say
People
that?
wanna
That's encouraging
jump up
violence.
and choke
That's not a
us
crime to say that?
and kill us for being loud. How about we do the same when they attempt to oppress us?
As he's wearing a cross on his
tired.
chest. He's a Christian.
I know you're looking for us to be like, oh, go and march, go and march. No. This weekend, I want you to hold a community event everywhere from the Bronx to Houston to Seattle to Florida. Black people, whole community event and talk about what you need.
Okay. All right. Pause it, Rob. Yeah, play the other clip of the lady, if you have the lady clip.
I'm still looking for the lady. I
I'll
do have
find it
Daniel
for you.
Penny if you'd like to see
This is him after the victory at the bar with his lawyer.
like Troy.
Okay, go ahead and play this clip.
Yeah. He's feeling good. He's feeling good. He's feeling good. What's up? Come together. How's it going? How's it feel?
Feels great. He's finally got the justice he's deserved.
Did you think it was going to happen?
Sorry? No, we think that this should have happened probably on day one, but the point thing is it happened. So we can't control the timing of it, but we can certainly savor the outcome.
And why do you think it was not guilty?
That's
Instead
good. That's that guy.
Well, he's not guilty on a few different reasons. Because his actions were justified. He was trying to help people on that
You
train.
can pause it right there, Rob. Okay, Vinny.
Okay, so I've been following this.
Sorry. Can we see the actual video of what he did? Is that possible to show?
I mean, it's out there. Rob could.
I don't think it's smart for us to show.
Yeah, but so I've been following this because
just so I'm understanding, what's the context? This is the thing on the subway.
On May 1st,
I don't know the story.
I'll tell you right
as
now.
well as-
Okay, on May 1st, because it was my birthday, 2023. This guy, United States Marine veteran, is taking the subway to go to school to take a class.
This is the Penny guy.
The Penny guy. So the who was the individual's name that he?
Neely, Jordan Neely.
Jordan Neely. He's on the train, Adam, flipping out, saying this: "I'm going to kill you. I'm prepared to go to jail for life." So everybody, there's kids, women, all races. This is freaking New York.
He's a black guy.
He's a black guy.
Is he
I'm
homeless? Is he
willing
crazy?
to die.
Is he on
He's
drugs?
schizophrenic and he's
Okay.
on drugs. They found drugs.
Schizophrenic.
And on drugs. And on drugs. Okay, he's
Allegedly.
going crazy. He starts tripping out. And now notice how there's no footage, Adam. The headlock is on camera. There's no footage of the pre-anything. You know why? People were feared for their lives and trying to run away and get away from this guy. They only started recording once he was subdued. And you know what the real problem is, I think, guys? It's not about race. Besides BLM, that rhetoric isn't working. They're already rioting and people are getting punched and stuff in the streets of New York. It's not about that. Can we talk about where this happened? Tom, where did this happen?
On the subway in New York.
New York City, okay? This is the problem, okay? It's New York's crime. It's the justice system failing. This dude was, Jordan Neely, was arrested, are you ready for this? 44 times. Does that even make sense to you? 44 times for crimes including kidnapping of a 7-year-old in 2015.
This is the video?
Punching, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Gotcha.
Punching a 64-year-old man.
Wait a minute, you guys just missed that.
Sorry.
Kidnapping of a 7-year-old.
In 2015.
Keep going.
Punching a 64-year-old man in 2019. Breaking a 67-year-old woman's nose in 2021 when he punched her and she fell on the subway, okay?
So he's an absolute sweetheart
He's
of a guy.
a sweetheart. And this is it. He was Jordan Neely,
He's a released and re-released sweetheart.
44 times. And again, Pam, so Daniel Penn said, because they kept talking about race, he goes, I didn't see a black man threatening passengers. I saw a man threatening passengers. And you know who he was threatening?
Right.
Women of color, men of color. And nobody wants to talk about, do you see that photo? You see that guy with the hat? He was grabbing this, he wouldn't stop fighting. This guy was a man of color, as they want to keep saying it, wasn't arrested. Nothing happened to him.
And you see him at the guy with the black hat is helping Penny restrain the guy and hold the guy. He's not like, hey, let go of that black guy. That's not what's going on.
Yeah.
It is a out of control man threatening the safety and welfare of the people in there, ends up in a scuffle, ends up on the floor, ends up in a chokehold.
Yeah. And mind you, didn't want to do it. He's restraining him. Tragic loss. The guy's dead. But this goes back to the same thing with George Floyd. All right? George Floyd, high on drugs, lethal amounts of fentanyl, trying to pass a $20 counterfeit bill. The cop showed up. And then, a little bit excessive, whatever you want to call it. But if you're not a scumbag, if you're not a degenerate, if you're not a criminal, and the system you keep falling through the cracks, George Floyd would have never met Derek Chauvin if he wasn't a degenerate and scumbag criminal.
And George Floyd also had a lot of appointments with law enforcement.
Oh yeah,
and
9 times
released.
9 times arrested. And let's not forget what George Floyd did. One of his crimes was home invasion, where he took a gun and held it to a pregnant woman's stomach while his friends robbed the house. And everybody thinks these people are freaking saints. It's the system, it's criminals, and for BLM to come up there and incite, he's asking for violence, and I agree with you. He should be investigated, because that guy's been arrested for talking crap to a cop and assaulting a cop. That guy, Hawk, what's his name, Rob? The BLM guy?
I am not sure.
I forgot, but I'm ready for this. I think his name is
Hawk Newsome.
Hawk Newsome. And you know what people don't want to talk about? On June 13th, 2023, Jordan Williams, a 20-year-old from Queens, fatally stabbed a 36-year-old DeVictor Odrago on Brooklyn train. Witnesses reported that the Odrago was homeless, had been harassing passengers, and assaulted Williams' girlfriend. In response, Williams stabbed him and he killed him. And guess what happened? All charges dismissed. Everything was self-defense. Nothing in the paper because he's a black man. All of a sudden, it's a white guy that's protecting black people, and it's racism, and BLM's doing their bullshit again. I think he's a freaking hero, and he should be commended for what the hell he did for saving people's lives on the train. Daniel Penny.
Yeah.
So did he fully agree with majority of what you said? So he sort of was a hero.
Yes.
Held down this guy. How long was he choking him for?
A minute or 2 minutes where another guy was trying to subdue him. He wouldn't stop fighting. Okay. And once he let go of him, his heart was still beating.
Until the subway cops arrived.
But then when you have drugs in your... I don't know how his heart reacts to drugs and stuff like that.
These citizens didn't have handcuffs or restraints.
Yeah, of course.
Right? They're waiting for the subway to stop, and they're waiting for...
And for all the people out there that are talking shit, if we were on a train and your kids and your family's there, and somebody's going, I'm going to kill you, I'm ready to die, and I'm willing to... Guess what? You're a threat, and we have to stop you. Period. Then shut up.
6 minutes. Penny placed Mr. Neely in a chokehold for 6 minutes.
Yep, and he was fighting the whole time.
He died of asphyxiation.
Yeah.
He reacted recklessly.
But here's a question, though.
Yeah.
Here's a question. So, how many people, Rob, use the New York subway every day? What's the number? Can you type in how many people use New York subway every day?
Hundreds of thousands.
I want to know the number. Every day. What is the number?
Wow.
3.6 million people each day. So here's a question. In 2019, it was 5.5 million. That's what it was. Went to 3.2 million to 3.6 million today. okay? And so we're still not pre-pandemic levels. Don't you think a percentage of people that don't use the subway anymore is because of what happened in crime during COVID? They're like, dude, like imagine what a father or mother tells their kid. Hey, Adam, don't use the subway. Imagine what a husband tells his wife, or their kids. Hey, babe, don't use the subway. Honey, don't use the subway. Honey, take a cab. Don't use the subway. Honey, don't use the subway. Now, what if you can't afford not to use the subway? You have to use the subway. What happens when you go into a subway? Like imagine right now, today, using the subway today, after what he said, that guy, Hawkeye. Imagine using the subway today. The tensions, you're sitting there. You're with a kid. You're sitting with your 9-month-old baby. How are you feeling? What are you looking for? What makes you feel safe? Who makes you feel safe? Does a guy like Daniel Penny make you feel safer when you're in a place like that? Yes, because he's going to do what others maybe don't want to do. How many other men were there that they could have done something to prevent this guy from going around saying, I'm going to kill somebody? How many of them reacted? Not many. Why? What does it take? It takes courage, and there's risk. So is that guy a hero or a villain? I mean, look, there's a part of things that's going on with me that I'm not comfortable about. We are in that season. Month of November was incredible for us with the amount of people that are wanting to support the Future Looks Bright gear. I want to give a shout out to all of you guys. We had more purchases made in the month of November for Future Looks Bright gear than the last 2 years combined. I want you to say that again. Let me say that one more time.
Amazing.
More. This brand is getting out there and people want to represent it. When you go out there, I went to a tournament this weekend. You go places, people pulling up, Future Looks Bright. So weather's a little bit cold, here's what we got. By the way, the material of these sweaters, I dare you to order one and return it. I dare you. Order it, put it on, see what it feels like. The gold Valuetainment, where you walk around the mall or school, anywhere, gym, people look at you and say, hey, me too, man, I'm a Valuetainer as well. And on the back, it's got a Future Looks Bright, gold written. It's incredible, the material with it. Then we have, for those of you guys that are going out there to the gym, working out, you want to represent USA, you're a proud American. We got this workout gear USA with the back, Future Looks Bright, with the American flag. Look how sick that is, by the way. Right? That's out there as well, Rob, if you can pull that up.
Embroidered, man. That's
yes,
really
it is.
quality.
And these sweaters, again, these sweaters that just came in, that just dropped. These logos at the back and the Future Looks Bright and more stuff with the pants that go with it, or the what do you call it, the polos that we have. Go to vtmerch.com, place your order. First 100, again, get the Future Looks Bright mugs that we have as well. But these sweaters are incredible quality material, priced very well. Get yourself one of these. There's many different options to choose from, and every one of them on the back of it says Future Looks Bright. We're very optimistic. I saw, again, Elon Musk tweeted saying Future Looks Bright. Everybody now is going out there saying Future Looks Bright. These next 4 years are going to be special next 4 years. I hope you got a specific plan for what you're going to be doing.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.